Mercedes-AMG Interview Lounge.
Can't believe it's been a month and a day since we all gathered in Santa Fe for the big wedding. And you know who I haven't really talked to? One of our guests at the wedding. We haven't hung out with Bobbi Brown in a while, so Bobbi's here.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
She thought she was going to come in and talk about some of her products and stuff. And I said, no, let's just talk about my wedding.
I like it.
It was the best.
Or talk about my book. My book or my wedding. Which one do you want to talk about?
The book that I actually went into Barnes & Noble. I haven't been in a bookstore in so many years.
Whoa.
I had to go to the 4th floor because you were sold out on the 1st floor.
I was?
4th floor. Sold
I think
out.
they only shipped them like 2.
No. But yes, you should make sure you're on that table again.
People are still talking about the wedding, and a lot of people are talking about getting to know you and hanging out with you, doing tequila. We've been drinking tequila that weekend?
Yeah, there was tequila.
Yes, there was.
I think there was tequila. And by the way, every time I go to the grocery store, I think of you because those bags, which I got like 4 of them.
Yeah.
From, little cool bags.
Right.
I now don't use paper bags or anything.
Good for you.
I think of you every time I buy vegetables and healthy things.
Wow.
It's very nice.
I think of you and I use those bags to stock full of Tate's cookies.
Why? I know. This has been like kind of our joke forever since I'm a health fanatic and you love bad food.
I do.
But you look so good with bad food, which I don't understand.
I know if you opened me up, you would see some scary stuff going on. Okay, so I see before me not only my beautiful friend, Bobbi Brown, but I see these thermoses filled with some sort of concoction.
Yes.
What is this?
Well, my new brand, Evolution 18, I'm not here to just promote it, even though there is 20% off. I think the code is Bobbi Loves Elvis.
Aww.
And you get 20% off.
No one's going to use it. No one's going to use it because
fine.
no one knows how to spell your name.
Okay, good. But anyways, and you are the king, but we know that. So we have 2 things here. We have a chocolate and vanilla because those are my 2 favorite flavors.
What are they?
What are they? It's the chocolate. Are you opening vanilla? Yeah. So the chocolate I really created for myself. In the afternoon when you get really exhausted and you're like, oh, I just need another cup of coffee.
Why wait?
It doesn't work.
I want it now.
So this is something I used to mix myself. It's powdered. It's a powdered mix. We made it with almond. And what it is it is basically a hot cocoa. You could make a shake out of it, but it's got MCT oil. It has coconut oil. Oh my God, that fuels your brain. It's got dark chocolate. It's got protein powder. And the best thing, it's got the right amount of fiber. So when I go out to dinner with my husband and order a cocktail, I don't touch the bread basket.
Oh, this is good.
It fills you up.
So this is good.
And it tastes good. It's got a little kick from cinnamon, and it's got turmeric for inflammation.
I would put some rum in here.
You could do that.
You could.
You could do that. And then
this is good. Did you want to taste some, Gandhi?
I do.
So
Gandhi's being ignored.
Yeah. I mean,
Nate, Gandhi is getting
Gandhi
nothing.
needs chocolate too. Here, you want this?
Okay, so
so I made this for myself because as a, someone that loves health, but I also like to go out and have fun. And then the vanilla, it's vanilla collagen.
Which one? Collagen.
Oh. It's collagen. It's got hyaluronic acid, which is good for your skin. It's got magnesium, which calms you down. And honestly, this takes away a sweet tooth. When you come home at night and you don't have dessert at dinner, you think you're really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you open up your cabinets and you're like, I'm starving.
Let me tell you something. The chocolate is great. The vanilla is superior.
Let me see.
I love it.
Really?
And you can mix them together for an Oreo. I do sometimes.
Oh, yes, the vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what if I don't want to calm down? What if I want to be hyper and nuts?
Then have more chocolate. But have more chocolate.
So I love this stuff.
But I'm one of these people that I am really into health and wellness, but I'm also into, keeping my weight down, but I'm also into hanging with my people and going out for dinner. So it's a balance I'm trying to figure out. I'm never quite balanced, but I'm on the healthier side.
Well, that's why you keep me as a friend, because I keep you unbalanced. Well, no, seriously, we haven't been out drinking in quite some time.
Not since the wedding. Not since the wedding, but, I met the greatest girl, your drag queen.
Oh, Tiffany.
Tiffany, I talk to her all the time online.
She's over in England.
She's a Jewish girl, yes. We had a nice little Jewish girl talk.
Have you ever met a Jewish drag queen before?
No, she was my first. She was my first, yeah, but she was really funny.
Okay, so let's talk about balance.
Yes. Everybody wants balance.
I know, but balance, you got to keep in mind, the key to balance is there's 2 sides.
Right.
Otherwise, it's not balanced.
Right.
So you have to have the good, but you got to still have, a little evil going on.
You do, but you have to, for me, you have to know when to stop before you fall off the ledge.
Oh, no.
Right?
That's not
like,
good.
look, I don't like to feel bad the next day. I like to get up and enjoy my day. I don't want to get up at noon.
Oh, God, wouldn't that be great to be able to get up at noon?
Mm-hmm.
You see, I'm balanced. See, you know what? You and I make a good team, Bobby, because we're balanced.
Yes.
You're all that's good, and I'm all that's evil.
No, but you know what? Now that you're a married man, like you have different responsibilities now. You know, you have that, but that's also going to kind of balance you out.
Yes.
It is, right?
It'd be nice, though, because sometimes if you go out with your friends the night before and I have to get up and take care of 2 kids the next day, I'd like to be not having a headache the next morning.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And, hydrating yourself and all these things.
Well, the key is just to keep drinking.
I think that's the key.
It is not.
Just keep drinking.
I'm pretty sure it works every time.
Because, a little hair of the dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Poor Bobby, man.
No, it's fine.
If you never sober up, you can never have a hangover.
See?
Oh, come on. It doesn't work. And that hair of the dog thing never worked for me.
Oh, it works for me every single time.
And neither did those like awful things that my kids eat in the morning, like the day after. But I think I've kind of turned them all into a little bit of healthier.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Which
Okay,
is
so
good.
how can I find... I love these, by the way. What do you call them?
The brand is called Evolution 18. It's a collection. It's beauty from the inside out. So there are different supplements. There's chewable gummy bears, which you probably would eat the whole bottle. They're delicious. But
do I get high off those?
No, you don't get high off them.
Why are you going to chew them?
Because they have collagen and they're really good for your skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have hydration. What else? Oh, my favorite one. Oh, I should have brought that one.
What?
You're going to want. Did we bring any D-bloat?
Oh,
yeah,
I love
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. I had it.
No, the D-bloat.
Gandhi, talk about Bobbi Brown's D-bloat.
So she's given it to me before, and I've done it like the day or the day before something is going on, like your wedding.
Yeah.
And I love it.
It's the
works.
tagline is how to fit into that little black dress. Except when I sent it to my son and his fraternity, who love it as a hangover thing, I crossed out little black dress and I said your little black pants. And instead of beauty tea, it's handsome tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you love D-bloat.
Yes, I actually think I might have some in my backpack.
He's my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
What's scary?
Bobby, what do you suggest for dark circles under the eyes or bags? Because I see a lot of that lately, and
I got a lot of
starting
that.
to develop some of that.
Yeah, well, first of all, that's heredity, and it's getting older. But it's not about sleep, by the way.
What's it about?
I think it's definitely heredity, and I think it's a little bit about what you're eating. I find when I'm on vacation and I'm eating better, the dark circles go away.
I found when I eat less salt, it's better.
But that's the puffy thing.
Yeah.
Salt is the puffy thing.
Sleep with your head elevated. Sometimes it in the morning it's less puffy.
No,
hold on a
just
second.
wear some glasses.
Wait, back up. You said you eat better while you're on vacation?
I do. I do. And I'm like calmer.
To eat macaroni and cheese.
I don't think you need to be on vacation to eat macaroni and cheese, but I could show you how to make it with like either bean pasta or zucchini pasta.
Actually,
zucchini pasta.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What's the famous? There's a chickpea pasta that I use.
Yes,
That starts with a B.
Banza.
I use
Love
that
that.
the other day.
very
It's
good.
delicious.
Love it.
Yeah.
And that's good fiber. So here's the D-bloat.
D-bloat. I need
got
some
a
D-bloat.
D-bloat for everybody.
Okay, hold on a second. We want to take a break, but
Yeah.
I want, when you come in, Bobby, you do such a great job connecting with our listeners that have questions about, here comes autumn. How do we treat our skin a little differently as it's getting a little cooler? And I mean, you do. If she doesn't know, she makes it up. It's great.
I do make it up, but moisturizer is the key. Like people think, I've got to put more makeup on, I don't look good. It's really moisturizer. So two of my favorite things. One of them is an oil that I get at the health food store. It's $7. It's apricot kernel oil. It's amazing. I put it all over myself before I go to bed, and and I wake up. It's like my skin is perfectly hydrated. And then I hate to recommend a very expensive cream, but I found this amazing cream.
How much is it?
Oh, it's a lot.
Don't even talk.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But apricot kernel oil.
Yeah.
I
$7.
bet you can get that on Amazon for $7, right?
Yeah, or the health food store. Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you what. Okay. Whatever question you have about, getting ready for the new season, we've got the Bobbi Brown here.
Woo-hoo.
She's de-bloating us. I haven't even taken the de-bloat yet, and I feel
I need the D-bloat.
I'm a little less bloaty. All right. Call us now, 800-242-0100. Are you having good days or crappy days right now, Jenna? What's your deal?
So I'm having crappy good days, I guess you can say, because I'm having very tired, exhausted days, but for good reason. I have 2 kids, a full-time job, and I'm in grad school, so it's all good things. It's just it's taking a toll on my skin big time.
Well, good thing Bobbi Brown is here to the rescue.
Right. So I'm going to give you. Hi, Jenna. How are you?
I'm good, Bobby. How are you?
Good. I'm going to give you 3 things you could do that's going to make a difference.
Oh.
Okay. The first thing you're going to do is breathe. Okay, because I've been there, done it. And the second thing you're going to do is make sure you drink enough water, that you are completely hydrated, like 8 glasses a day. Your skin will look so much better. And then, yes, microneedles, I haven't done them. I hear they work. I've done lots of laser things that I think really work. But honestly, probably your lifestyle now is making you think you look tired. And I always find that when I look in the mirror and I don't look good, if I stop and say, how am I living my life right now? Am I going out too much? The answer is yes. So you've got to take care of yourself. You got to make sure you exercise, you eat right. And yes, if you could throw in microneedle, that's great.
Yeah, well, that was her original question.
Yeah.
And she's wondering if those microneedles work. And I know Carla Marie does it. She swears by it.
They call it the vampire facial, don't they?
The vampire facial.
Carla Marie
just in time for Halloween.
has done it. And I tell you, I saw her face after she got it done. I was like, oh my gosh, she looked amazing.
But how good, we saw her at the wedding, and how good does she look?
Oh, she looks great.
And if you ask her why?
She gave up, she has an allergy to gluten and all these things, so she gave up all these things, and she's eating healthier and better.
Because your skin is an organ, guys. Like, you forget this. Like, it's part of your body. Health shows on your face.
I eat a 12-ounce glass of gluten every day. To make sure
I don't believe a word this man says because he looks so good. But happiness is your best cosmetic for beauty anyways.
I'm happier than I've ever been. Jenna, so lots of water, take deep breath, and enjoy your life.
Yeah.
And microneedles, we have heard that they do, it works wonders for some people.
And put the right moisturizer and oil on your skin so you don't look dehydrated. So it's about hydrating yourself from the inside out, really.
All right, Jenna, thank you very much. Very nice. We're off to a roaring start. Hello, is this A-Dub? A-Dub.
Hey, Elvis.
Yeah, what's your name?
It's A-Dub.
Oh, hey, Dub. Okay, look, you're on with Bobbi Brown, and you have a question about what?
Bobbi. I had a question about, I do a lot of traveling for work. I do public relations, and I'm constantly going from like a hot and dry or warm and dry Phoenix to humid and cold Minneapolis all the time for this fall and winter. Do you have any recommendations for like my skin or anything else?
Well, when your skin is dry, you're in the cold climates, make sure you have moisturizer, like a good heavy moisturizer. And when it's really hot, you don't need it, but also exfoliate. Exfoliating, and that could just mean a washcloth, a loofah. You could use salt. You could use sugar. You just put a little oil and either salt and sugar and exfoliate your skin. It's really good. And it'll make a big difference.
You know, you give these answers every time you're here. It seems like we would have learned this by now.
Right.
But no, I'm with you. You know, A-Dub, I'm with you. You know, going back and forth between Santa Fe and New York City, your skin's like, where are we? Well, why are you doing this to me?
It's also because you're tired. I mean, it's exhausting. Yeah. It's, and I'm not asking you what you're eating on the plane, because there's not good options unless you bring your own food.
You know, they usually have those cheese crackers.
Yeah,
on the
really
plane.
good.
I like
really
those little snack boxes. Those aren't good for me with the salami.
Maybe if you like crush them up and like rub them on your skin, and then take the salami and put it on your face. Maybe when you get there, you'll be hydrated.
I like to slap my face with the salami.
I've heard that.
No, it brings rosiness into my cheeks.
You're a married man. Stop.
That's why he's married.
That's why he does it.
All right. You know what? Going back to something you said a few minutes ago, I don't want us to gloss over this so quickly. Happiness is your best cosmetic for beauty.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's why everyone looks really good on their wedding day. Well, most people do. Yeah. and after you have a baby, like you look back in those pictures, you were so tired, but you look great.
Yeah, your face is all glowy.
Yeah. Health and happiness is really the secret of beauty. It is.
And, and Bobbi, ever since we've met you, and I talk about this almost every time you're on the show, back then you were running the world's most incredible cosmetic company.
And I had no stress.
But she would walk in here. She'd walk in here and say, "Okay, stop using makeup." And I'm like, "Well, wait.
What?
Well, that's not. I'm sure the board of directors didn't want to hear that."
Right. But no, I love makeup. I'm back in the studio as a makeup artist. I'm doing shoots again. It's really fun. I've got some cool projects I'm working on. But I really did learn that what you put on the inside, both in your heart, and I don't want to sound like a Hallmark card, but also food makes the biggest difference. I grew up with all these supermodels, and I couldn't compare myself to any of them. So I'm like, you know what? I better just make myself the best I could be. So don't compare yourself to your friends.
I think you're beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
And you always make us feel great when you're around. I'm going to de-bloat. Now, by the way, if you follow us on Twitter, Elvis Duran Show on Twitter. All the stuff that Bobby was talking about earlier, that we were drinking, the vanilla, the chocolate, also the deep-bloat. I think we have like a code you can use for, I think, 99% off. Is that what we're maybe?
First of all, it's not a crazy high expensive line, so the prices are good. We sell in Walmart. We just opened Kohl's, and we have our direct-to-consumer. And it's Bobbi Loves Elvis, and you get 20% off.
Bobbi. By the way, I love that you're using my book as a coaster for your coffee.
No. First of all, it's herbal tea, and I brought it so you will sign it for me. Since I had to walk up,
multi-purpose book.
I had to walk up 4 flights.
Okay.
You know, we have like 90,000 copies in the other room. You guys just asked us.
Oh, Elvis Loves Bobby. Oh, wrong code, guys.
The code is it's called Elvis Loves Bobby.
Not Bobby Loves Elvis. But anyways,
go to Elvis Duran Show on Twitter.
Yeah,
all the
Matt
information.
Madison is on you're on that account. So Bobby Loves Elvis. Elvis Loves Bobby.
Okay.
Max, you could throw Max in. That works.
Anyway, so thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you.
We love
for
it when
coming.
you visit. And you know what? You can also use that book to like a doorstop. You can use that.
That's lovely.
It is the best book. You cannot put it down.
It's a great
you
book.
cannot put it down.
No, you can't. Or if you do, put
I'm
it down.
not going to.
Put it behind your golf cart so it won't roll down the hill. All right, we gotta
Love
take
you
a
and
break.
love all you guys.
Love you. Again, go to Elvis Duran Show on Twitter and look it up. You can get a discount right now on Bobbi Brown stuff.